Happy motherfucking Friday to you all, you sexy fucking bastards. It is your boy back at it again with another video. As always, I'm joined with the buddy Brax.
Stacking cars and stacking chips. Saw you second it.
Hell yeah, dude. We kick things off.
Guys, I just want to say the World Cup has been amazing.
It has, guys. Unfortunately.
And unfortunately, you guys are going to be seeing this way past the World Cup.
Oh, yeah, of course. Uh, yeah, pretty much. We're recording
But
on the one day there's not a World Cup game, which is July 8th. So enjoy our presence as you have our undivided attention.
but anyway, we got some peak AAA action
Yeah, we
tonight.
do. As you know, it kicks off tonight. As we're getting a little recap of Ciampa, Malachi, and Samurai del Sol, and Ciampa retaining, and then eventually leading to a fatal four-way between Mystico, Prince Devitt, Christian Cage, and Rey Mysterio, which Mysterio ended up winning, and Maricela Pena announcing a ladder match for the Latin American title. And now there's a huge stake at hand. Due to the former champion Samurai del Sol not being pinned in a match, he will face a certain opponent tonight by the name of Juventud Guerrera, in which the winner will go on to face and be added into that ladder match. And Ciampa's receiving the news, and he's like, "Are you satisfied? Come on. I am the Sicilian Psycho for a reason. This, to me, is a day off. I get to beat the shit out of guys that deserve it. I'm there. You count me in. I will do it all." Mystico, there's nothing mystical about you, my friend. You are just a facade of what a luchador should be. You should pay more attention to Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's at least had a decent career. And I say decent because he hasn't beat Tommaso Ciampa. Not yet, that is. And Christian Cage. You're overshadowed by your own friend. You ended up here, south of the border, trying to become what he did in less than a year, and look at you. Still trying, but always failing. And lastly, Prince Devitt. I respect your humbleness for never calling yourself King Devitt. However, what I don't respect is how you walk around thinking you own the place, thinking you will beat Tommaso Ciampa. So at the end of the day, this ladder match, you guys can bring it your all. Not one of you is getting your hands on Aury right here. And let that be a reminder that when you face Tommaso Ciampa, no one will survive. Chilling words here from our Latin American champion here, Brax. What do you think we're in for in this ladder match?
No one will survive, is what I'm going to say.
From the looks of it, that might be true. Guys, we got action here tonight, though. We got to kick things off. And we kick things off in a beautiful fatal four-way match. That's this match. This is one of another multi-women match here tonight to determine a new number one contender for Kana's AAA Rey de Reyes champion. We have Davina Rose, Layla, Viper, and Suri. They're going to go at it. It's the first match of the night. They're going to cook. Give them 15 minutes. Viper's going to dominate most of the match. Then she bumps into Suri, a technical striker. And Suri's quick with it. She's the first one to humble Viper and just overwhelm her with her strikes. All these palm strikes, these kicks, these knees, these fists. Syuri is not stopping. And she catches Viper. As Viper tries to go for a nice lariat. She turns her over and hits a freaking dragon suplex somehow. Using all her power. But Layla comes in, tries to go for that layout on a Syuri. But no, Syuri goes in, hits a gory bomb out of it. And Davina Rose ends up diving with the elbow, catching Syuri. She pins her 1, 2. Viper gets up, hits a senton on both women. My goodness. She looks to get up Davina Rose for the Viper driver. She's got it up. No, Davina Rose falls out, gets out of it. Chop block to the knee. Rose plant connects. 1, 2, 3. Davina Rose picks up the victory here tonight. What
Hell
a
yeah.
shocker.
Hell yeah. What a big win for Davina Rose, helping her out, getting her more over, getting up the card.
Indeed. As she is one step closer into a meeting with Kana. Then we got the AAA World Tag Team Championships on the line. The Lucha Bros say they accept the challenge of the Hurt Mafia. They're willing to go 2 out of 3 falls with them if needed. But one thing as well, they want to make it an Iron Man match. And they've yet to receive a response. So we'll wait for that. But tonight, they decided to host an open challenge, which was answered by the Golden Dynasty, Dinastia Dorada. They're going to go at it. They're going to go at it for a good 22 minutes. And then here, we're going to see a bunch of near falls. We almost get new champs like 2-3 times. We almost get a retention a few times as well. And then around the closing moments, Lindsay Dorado hits a handspring stunner onto the Pentagon and then gets caught with an inverted Frankensteiner by Metalik, spiking him, covers him. 1, 2, no, Ray Phoenix cut him off. And now Phoenix is trying to brawl against these two men, but is outnumbered as he gets caught with the exact same combo. And now they have Pentagon right where they want him. They take him up to the top rope. They're looking for an avalanche Spanish fly. As Metalik goes for it, he's looking for it. But no, Pentagon's fighting back. He is fighting back. Oh my goodness. But no, he's fighting back. They're both fighting each other. They're going back and forth. They're throwing strikes. And while that's going on, Ray Phoenix is trying to hold on to Pentagon. And he notices Pentagon's like, she's going to play possum pretty much. So, Metalik goes for that flip to connect with it. And no, Ray Phoenix holds on to the foot of Pentagon, making Metalik just fall face first. And then Ray Phoenix just springboards in and does a double stomp to the head of Metalik. My goodness. And he gets spiked, like his chrome dome, And he was the legal man, and now Lindsay Dorado tries to go in and try to help out his partner, but no, he is too late as he gets caught with the Fear Factor combo. And then Pentagon tags in Ray Phoenix. And he's like, you get the pin. And he gets up, Metalik, hits the Mexican Muscle Buster, and retains the titles tonight. My goodness, that was beautiful.
What a retainment. Proving once again why they are the tag champs of AAA here.
Indeed, and proving that victory was not a fluke as they keep defending these titles.
Who is going to be able to stop them?
The Hurt Mafia definitely do have next in line from what we know, but we've yet to hear from them as to what the Lucha Brothers challenge is. We move right on along. We got Joe Hennig taking on Rey Mysterio. Joe Hennig is sick and tired of people bringing out alter egos. And he's like, you know what? Rey Mysterio, you had an alter ego. You used to not wear a mask. I'm bringing that filthy animal back just to kill it, as well as your career.
He wants to beat up Oscar?
Ah.
No!
Oh my god.
Conan would come out and say, "Listen, man, my guy's injured. You ain't bring. I can do it, Ray. Let me manage you again."
We will hump you like the dogs that you are.
You are.
This match is gonna be a quick paced match. It's gonna be 8 minutes. The way it ends, Joe Hennig hits that nightmare takedown that Mr. Perfect used to do. But in the process of flipping over, Rey Mysterio actually catches him in a body scissors, turns him over, rope, and just ends up in a pinning Joe Hennig for the 1, 2. Hennig gets out, and then just connects with the freaking lariat, wiping out Mysterio. Like, bro does 2 backflips in 1. Like, you see the power behind it. Then he gets him up. He's looking for that perfect flex. But as he's going for it, Mysterio, inside cradle, small package 1, 2. No, Hennig gets out of it. He's charging at him again. No, Hurricane Rana into the ropes. Mysterio dialing it up. 619. And now he's taking advantage of the down. Joe Hennig, as he's getting back up, Rey Mysterio climbs up to the top rope. He's not looking for the Dragon Rana. He's signalizing the rise of the dragon. A nice homage to a good friend of his, Ricky Steamboat, as we're visiting an old feud. Nice cross body. Picks up the victory over Joe Hennig here tonight. Hey, that's pretty good.
And then Billy Kidman comes out and congratulates them because the filthy animals are back.
Back. And then he gets a shooting star press on next match.
Shout out, filthy animals, man. Oh shit.
Holy fuck.
Vinny can talk, brother.
Oh, this is beautiful. Vin and Nero, they showcased the highlights of Vin and Nero just attacking Murphy after his retention. It just showed Vin and Nero holding the title. And then we played back their match. And we replayed the moment of how it ended. With Vin and Nero not necessarily being pinned. Asked the ref to not catch the ropes and did not catch his body being on it. And so Vin and Nero's talking. He's mad, he's angry. But yet he's so calm about it. And you hear his little snaps at a rhythm. And they're talking. The voices, that is.
Fine. Okay.
Vin and Nero's just pacing kind of back and forth. And he sits down in a rocking chair. And there's a lantern right there. And he picks it up. With what's been going on in the House of Black, I think it's time I sit down and tell you all a story. You see, I've lost my tag partner. He's out there. He's probably thriving. And I am still looking for him. I am searching for my friend, my brother. But while I do that, I was tasked to make a name for myself. To make my name memorable. To make the legend of Vin and Nero. But at this past pay-per-view, I noticed something. Vin and Nero is dying. No longer will I go by Vinny. For I am a man called Vincent. Because I want chaos. I want to bring hell to Buddy Murphy if it's the last thing I do. You screwed me out with my very first title match. And I'm going to screw you out of life. Buddy Murphy, I want you in a casket match.
Hmm.
And I want you to know that I will make you suffer. So, Buddy Murphy, I just have one question. Do you bleed? And it fades to black. My goodness. Chilling words from the challenger here. Makes you wonder what is going through the mind of Buddy Murphy? Is he thinking? Is he reconsidering accepting a challenge in the first place? Is he reconsidering the decision? Does he want that casket match? Or does he know he'll have to do it regardless? But guys, what a chilling statement we just heard from Vinny Hero. Well, not Vinny anymore. He's Vincent. But we move along. We got Shelton Benjamin taking on KG Muto. You know, KG Muto is trying to go back to being on top. Shelton Benjamin bumped into him backstage. He was like, "Where's your little house of black buddies, huh?" Where they at? Shane Taylor's behind him. And then KG Muto's like, "I don't need them right now. Especially what's going on with Lee and Black. And then Vincent's got his own things. I think I need to start making myself feel like a threat again. And you know what? Maybe he would like to meet you eventually." And Shelton's just laughing his ass off. He's like, "You're getting too old for this, KG. You know what, though? You really want to go back to those days? I'll gladly knock some sense into you in a ring." So now we're here. You know, Shelton Benjamin is... I forgot to put Shane Taylor in the corner, but he's there. Takes on KG Muto. This match is going to be a good 12 minutes. Each man gets 6 minutes to, shine and shit and such. We get a superplex. Well, a dragon superplex from KG Muto on a Shelton Benjamin. And it's barely a 2 count because, KG Muto realized he had to crawl, realized the pain and torture such bump can take. But he kicked out. And KG Muto's being methodical with it. He's targeting the knee, but it's not working, as Shelton Benjamin notices it. We see a nice combination of drop kicks on a KG Muto, all to the midsection, and then Shelton Benjamin just leaps up high, drop kicks the head off of KG Muto, and he pins him 1, 2, and he kicks out. And then he's dragging him back up to his feet, helping him out. And he's looking for that exploder suplex he does. But no, KG Muto's striking his way out. And they go into a strike exchange. They're trading blows back and forth. And this goes on for like a good minute or so. And then eventually KG Muto goes for a nice palm strike to the jaw, which Shelton Benjamin kind of has to relocate his jaw in a sense. And then he just jumps up, knees the head off, knees the nose of Muto. And, Muto looks like his nose is broken, as red is dripping off of him. And we realize it's not from the nose, but from the mouth, as it is the red mist of the Muta slowly dripping. And he's coughing, and he tries to not spit it out, because the ref is right there. So what Shelton Benjamin does, he just super kicks him. And he just up in the air. Spits it all out. Pause. And while that's going on, he hits the pay dirt Honor Keiji Muto. And he pins Muto for the 1, 2, 3. Shelton Benjamin picks up a huge win here tonight. And then
Benjamin just pinned a former Mega Champion.
He did. He did. And Taylor rolls into the ring. And just hoists him up. Hits that package pile driver he does. The Taylor driver. And then Taylor grabs the microphone. He's like, Lucha Bros, you saw the threat that one of us can do. Now imagine the two of us. An Iron match is only gonna let us beat your asses longer. We accept. They drop the mic. They stand tall over a fallen KJ Muto.
Oh, baby.
So guys, we are in for a treat. That's, oh my goodness.
There is a third option. It involves murder.
We can do better, guys. They're brawling and they're just beating up each other. As we know, Brody Lee has left the House of Black as he grew tired of Malachi, and they're beating each other up. And then Jake Roberts tries to come in. He's like, there you two are. You guys need to stop this. And then Brody Lee just big boots Malachi, but he thugs. And Jake Roberts gets the blow. And
No, not Jake!
And Malachi takes advantage of it and throws a fireball at the eyes of Brody Lee, standing tall over him. And then he just sits down, crisscross applesauce next to him. He caresses the head. And he's talking. Mr. Lee, I brought you into this company. Now allow me to kick you out the same way I did it. I want you in the same match that you came into this company. Last man standing.
Holy shit.
Guys, we are in for a war. Jake Roberts, I don't want you to show up to this, please.
Please stay home. Please stay home. Please, sir. We don't need you. We don't need you to get there, bro. We don't need to see you in the hospital.
We really don't. We might put you in a protection cage at this point.
No, we're gonna put you in the shark cage and you're gonna be hanging above the ring.
Pretty much. We move on along. And it's the debut of the
Yeah, bye.
You know when a white boy gets a little swagger in there?
Hey, what?
Juventud Guerrera takes on Samurai del Sol. They're gonna go at it for a good 15 minutes. They're gonna fucking cook here. As Samurai del Sol wants back that Latin American title, he feels that title didn't just define him, but also helped his career in a massive way. As he felt like a lesser man when he was before he held it. Then he held it and he realized the potential there is in being the Samurai of the Sun. Juventud Guerrera also wants a great taste of gold. And so tonight, these both men are gonna go at it. They're gonna blow the house off, man. We get a super Hurricane Rana from Samurai del Sol 5 minutes into the match, which is only a 2 count. Then we get Juventud Guerrera doing the exact same move, but it's a Hurricane Rana onto the outside. And Samurai del Sol somehow just lands on top of the table, going through it. The English announce table, that is. And he just goes through it. And they're at a count of 6, you know. They're just about to count them both out. They're going to miss out on this ladder match. Juventud Guerrera gets Samurai up. And he's dragging him up. And he tosses him in. And then he rolls in too. But Samurai del Sol was playing possum. He springboards off. He goes to that poison run up, but no. Juventud Guerrera sensed it coming, and he is not letting Samurai lean back. As he drops him forward, he's pretty much in an electric chair position. He drops him forward. Hits a German suplex. My goodness. And Juventud Guerrera is going to the top. He's looking for a 450. You know, he's put opponents away with this before. He's going for it. Samurai del Sol gets the knees up. Oh my goodness. And then he rolls him up. 1, 2. No, Juventud rolls back. And then gets caught with an enziguri by Samurai del Sol. Sol climbs up. Hits the 450 on a Juventud. 1, 2, 3. No, Juventud Guerrera kicks out. My goodness. These men will not stop. Now Samurai del Sol is measuring him up. He's looking for that Salida del Sol. Potentially hoping that puts away Juventud Guerrera. He looks for it, but no. Guerrera ripcords into Hui Driver. Connects. 1, 2, 3. Juventud Guerrera picks up the victory here tonight. But guys, Juventud Guerrera has been added to the ladder match. And now, Tommaso Ciampa's got one more man to worry about. But as he stated prior, he's not worried at all. So we move on along.
Well, Andy, you got to realize he's not worried at all. Last time a multi-man Latin American Championship match happened, the champion said he wasn't worried at all, but he ended up losing the title, didn't he?
He did. He lost it to the very own Samurai del Sol. And now it's MVP and Bobby Lashley. We got word. They are going to go at it one more time in a Domo de la Muerte match at Triplemania. Which, guys, this match is for leadership of the Hurt Mafia. If MVP loses, he bows down to Lashley. If Lashley loses, he remains bowing down to MVP. But guys, guys, triple threat action here tonight. As the winner of this match will challenge Davina Rose. And the winner from that challenges Kana at Triplemania for the AAA Reign of the Reigners title. This match, they're going to fucking blow the roof off. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna give them 17 minutes. You know, they've won it all. They won it all. The match begins quick-paced action for the first 5 minutes. And then Athena gains control of Rey for a good 2 minutes. You know, she's trying to get things done her way. She hits a tornado snap suplex on LeRae. And then she picks her up again, looking for another one. But no, LeRae rolls out, hits a freaking Poison Rana on Athena, but Athena manages to, you know, get back up to her feet. But LeRae delivers a nice code breaker to Athena, getting her out. As Shirai springboards in. Springboard dropkick on a Candice LeRae. My goodness. As she's trying to take control for herself too. And now, Shirai is climbing to the top rope. She's looking to end this early. Over the moonsault. No. Athena dropkicks her midair. My goodness. And she gets her up. And Athena's climbing the top rope. And she's just making sure she gets the right angle on EO. She's looking for it. The O face. No. Shirai catches her midair. German suplex. Oh my goodness. And Candice LeRae takes advantage of it. Springboard. Moonsaults on a Shirai. She's won matches like this before. 1, 2. Shirai kicks out. My goodness. Athena's crawling to the corner. Candice LeRae notices it. She picks her up. She's on the second rope. And LeRae goes up too. She's looking around. Miss LeRae's wild ride connects. She pins her. 1, 2, 3. No! Io Shirai comes in with a palm strike to the face of Rey. And then Rey rolls out of the ring, so does Athena. As Athena is trying to regroup herself, Rey helps her out. But no, they're distracted at Shirai. Tope Suicida connects. Oh my goodness. Shirai rolls in Athena, rolls in Rey. I don't know what she was thinking. I would have just rolled one of them. She's looking for it. Diving. Moonsault on her, both women. Connects. But no, Athena was the one that didn't get caught. O-Face connects. But Shirai lands on Candice LeRae. 1, 2. Athena barely breaks it up. Oh my goodness. And she drags Shirai, turns her over, and she goes for an STF camel clutch. Oh my goodness. Is Shirai going to tap out? Is Shirai going to tap out? She's got nowhere to go. She's about to tap out. You see her hesitating. But you see the wanting. You see the desire of tapping out in her. As Candice LeRae goes on, springboards on, drop kicks Athena off of Shirai. And then hits a nice Hurricane Rana onto the corner. Boom, gets caught. But Athena catches herself, removes the turnbuckle, and LeRae's charging at her. Athena ducks. LeRae goes face first. Oh my goodness. And Athena climbs up. Tornado, snap, suplex, but mid-suplex. Shirai with the top rope dropkick to both women. Oh my goodness. Athena rolls out. LeRae is in the driver's seat. She is right where she's meant to be. Shirai climbs to the top. She signals what's coming. Over the moonsault. 1, 2, 3. Io Shirai picks up the victory tonight.
Big win. Big win for Shirai.
Big win indeed. She's now one step closer as well to the AAA Reina de Reyes title. But no, my goodness. We were supposed to have our main event contract signing. But no, these two men started brawling in the ring. They tore the contract up, first of all. Mesias did at least. And he just started going back and forth with Gulak. My goodness. And then security has to come out and separate these two men. But guys, that's all the time we have tonight. As we cut off the air with both men brawling. As no one has a clear edge on the other. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of AAA. Guys, oh, that's beautiful. We still have more action from TNA, and we'll get to that next. Guys, we've arrived here at Dover, Delaware. Guys, as always, Impact Wrestling likes to treat the fans that are there early. Some pre-show action. As, oh my god, Biff Busick is going to have the biggest win of his life here against Samoa Joe. But Brax, hopefully this dictates the way I hope. Take it away.
He's here! That's right, Mike Tenay is here with us, as always, Don West. We got a peak show here. It's peak. We got the pre-show here tonight. It is Samoa Joe, who sadly, shockingly, this past Sunday, lost to really much the enforcer of the Samoan franchise, the man who's been questioning his leadership, Manu. So tonight he's looking to get back a win here tonight as he takes on my colleagues, one of his goats, one of his go-tos, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Biff Busick. And in this match, yeah, pretty much, it's a Biff Busick match. You can guess how it's gonna go. Yeah, Joe whoops his ass. Biff does go for a dive. Joe walks away, and he's like, "Come on, bro," and he just falls onto the mat. And he grabs him, and he doesn't even hit a muscle bar. He just locks him in the sleeper, pretty much. Just locks him in the clutch, and just Biff Busick passes out. Joe gets an impressive win here tonight.
Look at that.
Holy shit!
Biff Busick putting on bangers, as he should.
Technical wizard himself.
The Boston Bruiser song or something.
Boston Bruiser. How about the Brooklyn Brawl? But we move right on along, though.
Oh,
So we have one more pre-show match. The man who disdains his brother the most right now in wrestling, Matt Hardy, tried to beat his brother this past Sunday, but sadly couldn't in their amazing match. Like I said, if you have not watched Sacrifice, go back and watch it before you start this episode. What are you doing? Go back and watch
no,
Sacrifice.
literally, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
And then come back.
Yeah, please.
If you did come back from that, you're the GOAT. You know what? Have a good day. But Matt Hardy is looking to gain back some momentum. As tonight he takes on Juice Robinson. You know, the guy who's been hit or miss. You know, he's got some wins, he got some losses mainly. But, you know, he's a young up-and-comer, baby. Juice will give it his all. But Matt Hardy is Matt Hardy for a reason. Juice will go for the right hand of God. Matt will go under his arm, catches some side effect, calls him up, twist of fate. Matt Hardy with the dub.
Damn. My Juice won, yours lost. The Juice, baby.
Do you want Juice Robinson so they can team?
You know what?
The Juice brothers are the Juice boxes are here.
Oh God.
But ladies and gentlemen, it is time to watch some Impact Wrestling.
Oh baby. Does he got the white turtleneck on this time as well?
He actually does not have a white turtleneck this time.
Son of a bitch.
He's got a blue one on. How about no? What would you rather him wear? Red or blue? Which one do you think? I'm thinking red. I think red would be cool.
Low Kirk? Yeah.
He's wearing a red turtleneck here tonight, baby. With that white strap TNA. Oh, that looks hot, actually. Hold on, because that's pretty hot, actually. That'd be sick. But he comes out, you know, fans are cheering, obviously. You know, still your TNA World Champion, Mr. Batista. What does he have to say here tonight? As we know what happened that last night of Sacrifice, but see what he has to say. You know, I am proud to have defended my TNA World title. But respectfully, I didn't defend it the right way. See, Sting had his little lackeys of Abyss and Crazy Steve play a part in the match to try and stop me. But the will and determination from me and you, the fans of Impact Wrestling, cheering and pushing for me, helped me overcome that challenge. So I can't thank you guys enough. But now, I do also have to give my thanks to Mr. Mason Ryan, though, for dealing with the outsiders. But I know I could have beaten them without you. But still, I will show my thanks to you. Tonight, though, before the show, I was informed by Dixie Carter herself that at Slammiversary, she didn't like how Ryan interfered in the match, also how everything ended. So she's making me defend the TNA title against Sting again, but also Mason Ryan in a triple threat match at Slammiversary. The crowd goes a little like, oh, it's a triple threat for the title.
Okay.
You know? The odds are now less in my favor, but it doesn't matter though. I will once again prove why I am the TNA World Champion. Because the beast of TNA, the man to fear, and the man who will put belt to ass, the beast, Batista, will reign TNA World Champion. As he holds his title up high, the fans cheer. As we do see the graphic for tonight's main event, we will see Batista with one of his opponents, Mason Ryan, as he takes on the two lackeys at Sacrifice from the outside, Crazy Steve and Abyss, in a tag team main event. But, Andy, how do you feel about that major Slammiversary announcement as the world title will be defended against not just Joker Sting, but also Mason Ryan?
I'm excited for this. Believe it or not, I think this match itself is definitely going to be worth the ticket prices. Whether they're $10, $5, fucking $50 if you want to be extra. It's 2008. We're in a recession.
Yeah, you know, I was about to say, hold on a minute, hold on. I'm not charging father's head, but I forgot it is a recession. It's 2008. So, well, no, we're in 09. We're in 09 technically. Hold on now. We're no longer in 08. We're in 09 now. So, it's still a little bit, but we can go up a little bit.
Yeah, we're going up to 30.
No, if you want them front row seats, it'll be $100. $100. I think that's fair for front row.
You heard him. You heard him, guys.
That's front row. That's front row though. That's front row. And where we're gonna be at, I think it's fair.
Honestly, yeah, that's not that bad.
But we move right along, guys. Impact Wrestling starts, baby. The roar of the crowd. But we're starting things off hot, ladies and gentlemen, as tonight the X Division champion teams up with his good old pal Tyler Black. You know, these two have been a good unit. As tonight they take on the newest member of the Dixie's Money Corp, Jake Hager, and Dixie's favorite person in the world, EC3. But Andy, she's coming over here.
Oh, don't look down, Dixie.
Did you style your hair for the night, Andy? Did you style your hair?
I did.
Good man. Well, tonight, the X Division champion Tyler Black will be teaming up to take on Jake Hager and EC3 in this good old tag team match. You know, both these teams are going to give it their all. Hager's going to be a dominant force in this match, you know. But both of these men are going to hit some nice high-flying moves. It's going to give you some good reminiscing of the high actions, you know, you saw back in the day with Paul London and a former partner of his. You know.
Oh, yeah.
But the legal men are Paul London and Jake Hager. As Paul London actually catches Hager with a beautiful tornado DDT off the ropes, pretty much springboard DDT off the ropes. You know, stunning him. And he's going to try to tag in Tyler Black. You know, the ref is actually currently distracted by EC3 as he's, you know, was undoing a turnbuckle post. And Paul's looking to tag Tyler, but Wade just pulls Tyler Black off the apron. God, why? Just leave him alone. You've already done enough. No, he drops Tyler, wastelands him on the apron, like just freaking grabs him. Bam! As London does not have a partner to tag into, as EC3 is done from the distraction, Hager, as Paul London turns around, Hager grabs him. Hager bomb. But then EC3 says, tag me. He gets tagged in. He goes up. He calls for the 1%er connects. 1, 2, 3. EC3 and Jake Hager has won, and EC3 has just pinned the X Division champion. And Dixie Carter gets on the mic after this match, I want to point out, okay? She gets on the mic. Oh, that fucking sucks. Really, London, after one match? Come on, man. But after the match, she gets on the mic and says, after this amazing match and the great performance that my nephew, Ethan Carter the third, has put on, and the big muscle, Jake Hager, as well. Can't forget about you, big guy. I am going to reward my nephew with an X Division title shot at Slammiversary for pinning the champion. And EC3 just cheered the fans are blowing. He's like, yeah! Well, ladies and gentlemen, we here first. EC3's got a shot at the X Division title.
Oh, baby.
So, will he win back the title that he, if you remember, got to cash in? Which, don't forget, Paul London could have cashed in this title at any point. He still can, by the way. He could stop this shit from happening.
It really could. Like, he could come out the ring that same night and say, you know what? Fuck
Yeah, he
this
could.
match. I want to be in the main event.
Yeah, he could. But Dixie probably won't let him do that, respectfully.
Oh.
But we have to move right along, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
As all baby, it's the fan favorite Steve Corino. He's back after an amazing global title match, as the Pope was so close to winning, but Mr. Kennedy stopped him. Steve Corino returned and put belt to ass, respectfully. He whooped Kennedy's ass and challenged him at Slammiversary. for the title, but in a 3 stages of hell match. Which in the game's coding, by the way, guys, it will be 2 out of 3 falls, but you can set the match that you want.
Yeah, pretty
So,
much.
just to let you guys know. So that's our 3 out of the 3 stages of hell. But tonight he's back. He's taking on Idol Stevens. He's trying to get a win, guys. Will he do it tonight? Will Idol Stevens get a win? Will he build momentum? No, he won't. No, he won't. Steve Corino, beats his ass. Steve Corino's gonna hit a beautiful DDT. Go up, go to the corner, calls for the super kick, connects. 1, 2, 3. Steve Corino with the win.
What a show of dominance.
As after the match, though, Steve Corino would get on the mic. Steve Corino, ladies and gentlemen, speaks after his impressive match. He's a little out of breath, so that's why his star rating wasn't that good. He's a little out of breath, obviously. Taking a month off from you guys was the hardest thing to feel in my life. You amazing fans out here are the reason why I go in and day out, giving it my all to prove that Steve fucking Corino is him. Y'all are the reason why I became the global champion. The cheers, the applauses were radiating through me and helped me overcome the challenges to become the champion. Then that bastard struck. He couldn't be a goddamn man and announce his cash in, but he took the pussy route by attacking me after my successful title defense and cashing in on a weakened Corino. Then, when we had a rematch, I had that match won, but the coward went through the door, unlike me, who scaled and climbed that cage to prove that I can escape the hardships and not take the easy way out. So now, I'm back from healing, and I want my fucking title back. I challenged him to a 3 stages of hell match where Kennedy, I'll let you pick stage 2. But for stage 1, let me show you what I want the first stage to be. Steve Corino, would still have the mic, but, he'll go outside the ring, right? And he would pull out a long rope, and the fans go ballistic. A bull rope match is stage 1, so your bitch ass can't escape from me. So he holds the rope up high. The fans are going crazy as Andy, it is set in stone. Stage 1 is a bull rope match. As we know, Steve Corino has already fought in one of these.
He has.
And he won that one. He beat the shit out of that one.
Pretty much.
Or guys, it's been a minute. I forgot who won. So go back, comment on the video. Who won that match? Was it Cody or Steve? I might have to go back and watch it myself. But he's got history with the bull rope, man. But next week we'll hear from Kennedy to see what stage 2 is going to be.
I don't know what stage 3 will be.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some women's action. We got Victoria versus Mickie James as a successful title defense at Slammiversary. Victoria came out and stared down the champion doing the belt motion. As it seems, Victoria wants a shot at the belt. And Dixie did actually acknowledge this on social media, that because Victoria has gotten a win over the champion, building up momentum, Victoria will be meeting Gail Kim at Slammiversary so far for the Knockouts title.
Ooh, okay.
So tonight, Victoria takes on a former champion, someone she's crossed paths with before.
Yeah.
Mickie James. Both of these women are going to give it their all. They're going to do their best, Gail Kim will actually be with us on commentary.
What's it, Gail?
And in the match, Victoria will actually expose the turnbuckle as the closing moments of the match goes. And Gail Kim would actually hop off the desk to stop her from that. as Mickie James is actually going to try to run for a clothesline. Victoria will actually duck as Mickie James is going to try to stop her from exposing that turbo. Gail Kim accidentally puts her boot up to try to knock out Victoria from that, and Mickie James runs into it.
Oh,
Stunning Mickie. Victoria will then push Gail Kim off the apron. Victoria will grab Mickie James. Widow's Peak. 1, 2, 3. Victoria with the win.
What a win here tonight.
What a win indeed. But after the match, though, Victoria lays her claim that she's going to become the next Knockouts champion. But after the match, though, Mickie James would actually, Gail Kim would try to help her. Mickie James would just shrug her off and says, you know what? Next week, you and me, non-title.
Oh.
Whoa. Mickie James wants to cheat out next week. Okay. Go, Mickie. Good luck.
No, literally.
We move right on along, though.
Oh, what a banger.
At Slammiversary, we saw the Black Ryu Syndicate's reign. Not Slammiversary, what the fuck? Sacrifice. We saw Black Ryu Syndicate's reign continue, beating.
Spoiled his future plans. Like, what the fuck?
Wow. Yeah, sorry, guys. Yeah, confirmed, guys. Black Ryu Syndicate. They're going to hold the tag titles until fucking 20 fucking 15 or something. Sorry, guys.
Oh, God.
No. But no, they retain at Sacrifice against Helm's Dynasty's Golden Lovers and Motor City Machine Gun. They try to beat more down on them, but our tag team title briefcase holder, AJ Styles, came out with his good friend Adam Cole to stop them. And AJ Styles did announce that at Slammiversary, he's cashing in the briefcase.
Ooh.
So tonight, both members have been banned. Like, their partners have been banned from coming out. So tonight it's just a one-on-one match between Adam Cole and Kushida.
Okay.
And I'm going to be honest, you fed me this match during this time period. Hell, fucking later years, I would fucking cry. A beauty.
Real.
Both of these men are going to give it their all, man. It's going to be a banger. As the closing moments would go, they're battling on the top rope pretty much. Adam Cole is actually looking for a brain buster, and he's going to try to drop him with one on the top rope. But it's the Black Ryu Syndicate. You don't have their face near your face because you know what they're going to do. Missed to the face. Adam Cole falls. Kushida will actually catch himself on the apron. And Adam Cole is like, as he finally gets up. What the fuck? He gets him up, but you know what happens when Kushida's on that top rope. Coils from the sky. Kushida dives, hits it. 1, 2, 3. Kushida with the win.
What a victory here.
What a victory. And after the match, though, Kushida is going to try to beat down on Adam Cole some more. And same with Yoshida. But here comes AJ Styles, fitting him off.
Get ready to fly.
I am. And they're fighting, And next week, the challenge has been made. As we see the graphic, it will be Styles and Yoshitatsu next week. Both members also still banned.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we move right along.
Oh, not this fucker.
Oh, boy.
Oh, he can talk.
He can talk. I mean, it's Matt Hardy. I would guess.
Because he's literally doing that.
I mean, yeah, he is. I mean, fuck that guy. That's what he's saying. Matt Hardy's in the ring. At Sacrifice, he lost, Andy. He lost. He lost to Jeff. Wow, Andy. Why would you say that, dude? You're lucky that man does not come over here and drop your ass with a twist of fate right now.
Yeah, you're right.
Matt Hardy speaks. Sacrifice was a bullshit result.
Okay.
I should have won that match. Not my pathetic brother. He got lucky. Besting the better Hardy this past Sunday. So you all want to know why I said we aren't done? Well, if y'all had some damn common sense, y'all would have put 2 and 2 together that I am not done with Jeff because my only goal right now is to see him gone from this company. So, Jeff, Slammiversary is the biggest pay-per-view of the year TNA has to offer. So I lay out this major challenge to you. You and me one more time. I quit match.
Oh, what the fuck?
I hope you leave this company and let me prove why I was always the better brother, the better Hardy Boy. So, Jeff, you better accept this challenge or I'm going to make your life a living hell. So he tosses the mic. The fans are booing, but the challenge is set. Matt Hardy wants to make his brother say I quit, which, in the rules of an I quit match, Andy, you quit, you leave. Like, you're gone.
Yeah.
So will Jeff accept this challenge? Will he or not? I'll wait till next week.
Yeah, we will.
But ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event.
Oh, baby.
Tag team action as Arkham's Reign comes out. We see we see Crazy Steve and Abyss come out as their set characters. As he's flipping a coin. And Abyss is like, he's a little juiced up there. But no, he's not on the juice, guys. He's not on the juice. It's on the gimmick. It's just a gimmick, man. And then, Mason Ryan comes out, and then the champion comes out, And in this match, it's going to be a good match, Batista and Mason Ryan, going to actually get along pretty well. They'll work together, Crazy Steve's going to hit some good high-fly moves. Like, tries to hit a crossbody, but Mason Ryan would actually catch him and drop him with a suplex. And, Mason Ryan and Abyss are trying to... No, not Mason. Mason Ryan and Batista are going to try to one-up each other, doing big moves, doing powerhouse moves on the Crazy Steve. So they're flaunting. And then, they're looking at each other, and Crazy Steve gets to Abyss. And Abyss is like, yeah, try that shit on me.
Oh.
So he lays out the champion a little bit. He lays out Mason Ryan. But, they get back on the same page, actually, because they actually work together. They will double suplex Abyss in the ring together.
Hell yeah.
As Abyss will crag in Crazy Steve. Batista's the legal man. Crazy Steve will actually, get the best for a couple seconds. And he's going for that middle rope DDT, but Batista would actually, on his way down, catches him and spears him.
Oh my goodness.
And he's calling for the Batista bomb. He's calling for it. Abyss tries to sneak in, but Mason Ryan, baby!
Oh my goodness.
Drops Abyss. Crazy Steve finally gets up, gets grabbed. Batista bomb. 1, 2, 3. Mason Ryan and Batista wins here in the main event of Impact. But after the match, though, as the ref is getting the title, Mason Ryan will take the title, actually. Batista's looking at him. Mason Ryan's looking at the title. And he just says, Slammiversary. This is mine.
Oh.
He leaves as, they were friends tonight, but later on, they're enemies. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for, for coming out here tonight.
Yeah. Oh God.
I love this. I love double E.
Hell yeah. You guys. Thank you all for tuning in to this lovely episode. We'll see you all next week, guys. Ciao, ciao.